Blanket stitch number 15 is a great way to go around applique pieces, make it look like you sewed it by hand, but the stitch is going to do all the work for you. What you want for a stitch width is somewhere proportioned to the size of piece you're appliquing down. So if it's really small, like a little tiny berry, make it so the width isn't more than 2 and the length is 2. But something a little bit bigger, I sometimes take the width to 3 and the length to 3. That kind of keeps the little box to be fairly symmetrical, the same length as it is wide. Now, as you guide it, what you want to do is guide the fabric so the needle, as it's stitching forward, pretty much goes next to the raw edge. So it's actually on the base fabric here. Now I'm right around kind of going where the heart is, so I'm going to need to kind of take a few stitches and then stop on the right side. Sink the needle down and pivot your fabric just a little bit. So if you can't turn it because it's too tight of a curve, you need to stop about every stitch or two to really get it a nice little turn. There we go, needle down and keep on going. I really like, a lot of mechanical machines don't actually have a blanket stitch in them. So for this one to actually have this stitch is actually really nice. So I'm going to just kind of work my way. And then that's really the key about blanket stitch, is just working right to where you want it to go. I'm pivoting right down through the middle of the heart here. I'll take a few more stitches and then we'll show you what we're doing. So you can also purchase an open toe foot so you can really see where you're going. I mean, I'm kind of just looking down through where the needle's going to give it the best guiding as I can. Let's go ahead and we'll pull that out and let you see how that looks. I really like the proportion that this gave us around this particular size of applique. So as I worked around here, I stopped, pivoted, always on that outside edge, and then I sunk the needle right down into the little tip of the heart, turned it, took one stitch in and one stitch out, and then continued on. And that's how easy it is to do a blanket stitch applique.